Why does it always right up on my face like that? You okay? I'm heading home so I can head home and be, home for like half an hour, if that. But then I'm going to the gym. Oh, got somebody coming. Good Lord, lady. She like went from like zooming to not moving. I hate when they do that. It's like they come zoom across and then don't move. But so today was an interesting day at work. Well, this weekend has been interesting. I got as much done yesterday as I could, just because I knew today was going to be a slower day, and so I thought, let myself take it easy, and then I can do some of those tasks that no one ever wants to do. I mean, there's still there's a couple tasks that I'm like, no, I'm not doing that task. No, unless I'm like told to by a supervisor. I'm not doing it. This is like, no way am I doing that. But one of those tasks is cleaning the cushions of the dining room of the cafe. Because every time I do, a family of like 10 kids come in. It wouldn't be so frustrating if they bought food. No, they bring their own food. And that's frustrating. Seriously frustrating. Because it's like, it wouldn't, like I said, it was the biggest reason being it wouldn't be so bad is because, hey, at least they're putting some money into it. So it's not like I'm doing maid service, because these kids are always messy people. Messy kids, messy. I mean, I'm saying messy a zillion times, but that's the only way to put it. They are, like, the last time I did it, where I was told to by a supervisor, and I showed the supervisor afterwards, and she basically hasn't ever asked me to do it again. Really, you're like pulling out in front of me, but you're going as slow as possible to even get in the lane. But I showed the supervisor afterwards. It's like going, and she goes, well, how much did they spend? I was like, not a dime. It's like they brought in their own sodas. They brought in their own everything. Okay, you are just all over the freaking road. Why are you all over the road? I just don't want to be around you because you can't even stay in your fucking lane. I don't want to be around people who can't stay in the lane because that runs the risk of me being stuck behind them when they slam into somebody, which means it puts me at risk for a wreck. And I ain't dealing with that shit. I ain't dealing with that noise. I have enough issues. I have enough issues with people trying to wreck into me as it is. You got this Texas asshole. I'm just gonna sit here. I'm just gonna sit here. I'm gonna do just that the speed limit. I'm just gonna sit here. There's nobody in front of me, so it's not like I can't put my foot on the pedal and go a little faster. Really? Come on. We're under a red flag warning. That's just lovely. There it goes. Yee. Yee. My daughter says that all the time. She goes, yee. And I start picking it up. But I love the fact that I can touch my screen and it'll focus. It's like it was focusing on something else. But anyway, cleaning. I did got everything ready for work or done yesterday that I needed to do. We stock cups underneath, so that we have access to cups at all times. when we're working. We don't have to keep running to the back to get cups. Nobody wants to fucking go. Come on, truck. I don't think you're going to be able to go any faster. But, so I got everything. And then today, thankfully, I got all of that shit done that I needed to get done, because all of a sudden, our computer, it's not even our computer, the register, like, I'm hitting buttons. We have buttons for, like, our burgers and things like that. You just hit a button. They're all ringing 0.00. Everything was ringing up 00. It's like, son of a, whoa, that's like, not right. So Caitlin stood and watched my register and did my stuff for me. With that, while I went to go get Benny tried to figure it out. He did the rebooting, because, you know, that's what you're supposed to do. The first thing you do is you test to see, do you need to reboot? Let's see if a reboot will help. So we did that. Obviously, that didn't help. So we had to call IT. Thankfully, we have IT people on in the hospital, because SCL was trying to move everybody, get rid of everybody. Thankfully, we still were able to keep some people, including some that do some really good work. But they got it fixed. It was only about a half an hour, if that. But still, it was just frustrating. I think one of the most frustrating things I have to deal with that is when the registers decide they're going to be all wonky and not work. I hate it. It drives me crazy when that shit happens. I mean, I'm not blaming technology. It's obviously technology isn't at fault. I mean, technology is at fault, but it's not something anybody can do about, unless we just don't rely on technology at all. That's not going to happen. But, having to write down everything and then guess on the prices of other things. I'm like, I probably overcharged some people and probably undercharged a few others. And then only one person wanted their receipt. So I was like, I looked at it, I was like, oh crap. And I was like, no. Okay. I was like, because it showed up two, because I did other charge. So they show up as open item, but when they're the same price, they show up as the same thing. Like, it's two instead of 4 items on the list. So I was like, the hell did I do? And then I'm like, okay, no, this is for this and this, because they were the same price. And then this is for this and this is for this. She's like, okay. I was worried that I messed up for a second there. Just double checking that I didn't mess up on you guys. I don't want to do that. She's so sweet about it. And the ones, everybody who was like, yeah, our computer decided to go, just go, take a, and we're having to do things old school and hand key some things in. Sorry about that. And they're all like, you can't control technology. Hey, that's the mailman. One of our mail people. Okay, get in your lane. There you go. Get on your side of the road. Lives across the street from us. He started giving Josh all the mail. I looked at Josh and said, tell him to stop it. It's like, I'm okay with going to get the package. I just want to make sure I get my package. That's my problem, is I haven't been getting my packages like I'm supposed to. My nose hurts. We've had some weather changes, which means the heater's been doesn't know what it's doing. So I've been like overheating at night. You get in your lane. My God, people are dumb today, yesterday, every day. It doesn't help that we got a notice. Well, we didn't, because we don't actually pay to the water company. But everybody who, in the city and gets water got a notice that there are more than recommended levels, higher than recommended levels of hallucinogenic acids in our water. We need proof and verification that the city of Topeka is knucking futz. Right there. Don't panic. Don't buy other water. It'll be fixed in 180 days. All I can think of is Flint. It was going to be fixed in such and such time. It's been 3 years. Have they fixed Flint yet? Oh. So, yeah.